I took the SSACP video conferencing session 1 class.
What was the biggest takeaway from your SSACP soft skills class series?
Well, I think the biggest takeaway was practice, practice, practice. I've known that for years, but until recently, I really haven't started it. So now I'm actually using a camera. In fact, today I was on one of those for a demo I'm going to do today, and trying to apply the skills and make it useful for the presentation I'm going to do. Second thing is thinking of it from the viewer's perspective. I look at this, think one thing, but the viewer's going to look at this and go other things. Like, for instance, the background, that's my house. It's not a green screen, but I do have a green screen ready to use whenever necessary. Second thing is that I had to buy a new camera because mine really wasn't very good, and it did affect production. So all of these things, they make a big difference on a subliminal or a subconscious level.
Have you had a chance to use these skills in practical work yet?
Yeah, of course. One of our clients is a manufacturing customer in Minnesota. And almost every meeting I put together the virtual background. I have changed my wardrobe. Normally I would use more of these, and today's not really important for presentation, so it's okay to use stripe. But a lot of those things I didn't really know, and now I'm using. Then the third thing is I have a tendency, as my nature is to speak fast. So it's easier for me to remind myself after that course to switch off and start going a little slower, and then use something that makes me more personable rather than just this.
Would you invest in more learning opportunities with SSACP?
Yeah, I have absolutely no problem with that in terms of investing the funds to do it. And as soon as I can carve out some time, I'm going to take the next level and then level after that.
Someone who could be on the fence about taking the class, what might you say to someone who's thinking about it but not sure?
Well, it depends on where they're coming from. So let's take two areas in our business. One is sales, and one would be, consulting. On the sales side, wouldn't it be best to give yourself every advantage possible and eliminate any negatives you might get on a subconscious level by making the environment enticing, enjoyable, making it really easy to see what you have, what you're expressing? You could lose a sale by not doing something like this, in my personal opinion. If you're ready and you've taken this class, I think it's going to boost your sales. My best guess for me is about 10%. As a consultant, one of the things you run into is that, we have a tendency as consultants to just drone on. One of the things you learn in the course is not to just drone on. Make it enticing. Make it something that they can chew on, that they can, for lack of a better term, taste. So that you're really there having a conversation. And if you're doing these things, then it looks more like a conversation. In my case, I got glasses where if I look the wrong way, it reflects. But if I look at it directly, you can see my eyes. That goes a long way in having people have faith in you as a consultant and to trust you to actually get them where they need to be.